Dr. Raphael will be
So,
joining.
all right, excellent. Anyway, I started recording, so we'll start promptly on time. So I apologize. The last two, uh, Monday we were hectically busy, and I kind of rescheduled, but it's been like crazy. Well, it's always crazy, so I'm not complaining. So don't get me wrong, okay? This is not complaining. This is exactly how I want to live my life, just going 110 miles an hour on a lot of great activities. So anyway, there's a lot of exciting things that have, been, let's just say, come a little bit to fruition. So I'm going to let Andrea give an update on the past 2 weeks, especially what we did in Frankfurt and the big news regarding the Grand Festival thing. So Andrea, over to you.
Well, thank you, Leon, and thanks everybody for joining in. It's good to see you all again. Apologies if I cannot stay for the whole hour. I have another precious meeting right after this Zoom, so I'll just go straight into the update of the days we spent in Germany were absolutely magnificent. Because we were not Leon and I not only received the Golden Planet Award, we were completely honored by that. It's a very prestigious award that invited so many powerful people that care so much about the environment and the planet and humanity too. So we were inspired and we had the opportunity to connect with some incredible, really high level people, really powerful people, which were very likely to start collaborating soon. Hi, Dr. Raphael, welcome. I'm just giving an update. I'm sure you're gonna watch the recording, it doesn't matter. So, one of the beautiful things that came out of our trip to Germany was our now collaboration with the Voice Aid Association with Lady Astrid Ahrens. Just to let you know, we're working on a very exciting project right now called the Grand Festival. Cannot leave many details about this, but you guys already know about this project, so it's fine. Astrid has direct access to the Prince of Monaco and the ambassador, and our project is gonna be directly pitched to them. Not only that, but another really exciting outlet about that project is that last week, at the end of last week or early this week, yeah, it's already Monday, so we're in a different week now, but it's so recent. I was so happy to finally sign an agreement with some Wall Street partners that will be supporting this project. So we're already signing agreements and moving forwards and upwards. So we have really excited but very busy times coming forward to us. That's why we've been busier than ever in one meeting after another relentlessly. Now, if we talk about what happens this week the schedule is incredibly busy as well. This Wednesday, we're going to have an event on Times Square. Um, uh, Dr. Raphael was on our last Times Square event where I interviewed him, so I'm sure he remembers about that. We're going to be filming again. We're going to be recording some interviews with our attendees, and we're going to display in the billboard of this trimester theme. And not only that, but on the wonderful Times Square billboard, we're also going to be announcing our collective, the short film to the world, and which I've been working on really hard. It's going to be a short film to tell the world about what we're doing and most importantly why we are doing it, right? And hopefully that will inspire others to join us in this mission. Also, the following day, on Thursday, we have the business gathering where we're going to sit down with a lot of people that are traveling from very far, very high level people that are coming long ways to sit with us, talk with us about our Ecos TV partnership and about our collective as well. And I might show a little surprise at that meeting, but I don't want to spoil that yet. So we've been incredibly busy, but it's all been really the last 3 weeks really productive. And when it comes to my part, I'm still actively working on all of this. In fact, the meeting I have after this, it's also about the upcoming our collective short film, how we're going to manage that with my team. So it's really exciting. So thank you, Leon.
All right. And regarding Echoes TV, those that know that the past month, thanks to Dwayne, there's been potential mega media merger between Echoes TV and Rockstar, Leon Youngblood. So I haven't heard the last update yet. Last week, I just got the information that Echoes TV was starting to do their due diligence, and so hopefully we'll be able to make that mega announcement here as well, which will obviously have a major impact on how we move forward on the stream platform. Which reason why we're focusing a lot on that is our mouthpiece, media mouthpiece to Will, which Realcom also actually involved. Realcom TV, Realcom have their own, as you know, gaming box. So that's something that our collector is so fortunately connected to as well. So there's a lot of because like I say we all want to deliver our message to the world. So obviously that's something that we want to leverage. Sarah, for your World Cup tour as well. So that's why I posted these things in the SDG. It's not just for my own personal arrogance. I just want to show that we can give the necessary media attention and coverage that is, rightly, justifiably, we get this world tour where it's not just going to be blindly, just the locals, but our intention is to beam it all around the world, and with the media partners that we have with Echoes TV and obviously with Realcom with their own media conglomeration, we can definitely ensure that the world, see what's happening and amazing activity. So anyway, thank you, Andrea, for that. There are more stuff to come from that end, but there's plenty enough on that side of things. So maybe there's a good segue, Sarah. I know we got a Zoom with you, a very important Zoom in like an hour and a half with Mark and the Jeff and all the other great team. But do you want to give us a little bit of updates on your side of things? Thank you.
Yeah, that's exciting. Congratulations, you guys, and good job. I know it's been a lot of work and a lot of travel, and we've all been working really hard to do the different things. It's neat that today's November 17th, and I've had a pleasure with getting to know a lot of the different people on the collective, and with more, today's Fama Day in Senegal. And so I was really enjoying conversing with him last night. And today and last night I've been working on putting together the stadium proposal that we've been working on, and just getting the grants in order for that. And the scholarship that I got with the SDG Center with working with Asif, they actually offered me a next step of a role there with that group. So that's really exciting that we're going to be talking about me working for the SDG Center. And then that way it'll be easier for me to work with the team there. Because right now I'm building a team of around 60 grant writers that we're working on for these different projects. And then I was just on a great meeting with like a professional athletic group too, and they also specialize in golf and real estate investing with athletes and stuff. And we're also going to be working on putting together like golf tours with the SDG tour as well. And then we're already starting to talk to like the Africa Cup and the Olympics, because what we're building with this education initiative and SDG tour and youth led events, the World Cup is exciting, and I'm really hopeful that FIFA will do this. It's been a lot of stress for me to have a lot of difficult conversations with people, because I can't say one way or another what's going to happen right now. So and I really am hoping that I can get help to go to New York, because I really want to be there. I feel like that I'm a part of this, and if these meetings are there without me, it'll be really hard for me to understand. So I've asked different ways, and I thought that you guys had said yes, that you guys would help me get a plane ticket to go there. But we can talk about that, and if I can, it's like $500, and I have it
Can you
on.
just clarify, Sarah? I obviously I don't mean to interrupt you. So when you come to New York, who are you planning? I mean, obviously, if you come to New York, you'll obviously see, our collector, real comp. But who are you planning on specifically seeing, and what are your, your goals and targets for coming to New York. Could you just give a little bit more elaboration on that? Thanks.
Yeah, we have a lot of projects that we're working on with a lot of different people there that I'm in Seattle and it's really hard to like do all of the work without ever meeting any of you guys. We're working on a lot. I want to be there at the Times Square event and I want to be there at these meetings that we're having that are about the World Cups tour stuff because I feel like that's important for me to if that's what we're doing or if that's what's going on.
Obviously, the Times Square is literally just a few hours away, they say. But
Yeah, I'm
the
prepared to fly there tomorrow. I plan on
okay,
getting
yeah.
there.
But what I'm thinking is on the SDG. I mean, obviously, I apologize again because obviously I've been focused rightly because we're all focused on our own stuff. So the thing, I've been focused, like I said, the last 2 weeks in traveling and all that stuff. So I haven't, put the big effort in following the SDG program. So obviously I'm not in obviously I know Jeff is in UK. I obviously know you in Seattle. And I obviously forgot his name, that gentleman in Guyana. So they're all over. That's what I'm trying to see, who in New York is actually, you know,
David,
follow.
David, David, Dave, the meeting that we have at 12:30 today, David Ricca, he is in New York. He's a family
Oh, okay.
office owner. I feel like
Okay.
I need to go there and shake his hand in order for this transaction. He's interested in investing the 3 million anchor. And
Okay.
then I'm hoping that he does the 10.3 total ask. But he's very interested in what we're doing at Times Square. He has worked for FIFA World
Yes.
Cup 2010 in the media. He's worked with media. He works
Okay.
with street soccer. He's very interested to talk to Dr. Raphael about the soccer stuff because he played
Okay.
soccer. And so I really could use your guys' help, like getting through the finish line with this global goals thing in order to get to the
All
bigger
right.
picture to where we can do this in my mind.
All right. Well, obviously, again, I apologize because this is the first. I mean, obviously, we all get lots of messages out, and regrettably, we don't have the time and day. Again, I'm not complaining. That's the way I like that my life to be super busy. But this is the first instance, and obviously, this gentleman sound like a key cog. So obviously, I assume Dr. Rafael, Dr. Debbie, myself, and Andrea will be on there to obviously connect with the guy. Obviously, we'll listen in and see how the dots are joined. And it's the first introduction that we'll obviously have. Like I said, you're hosting it, so as far as I'm saying, I'll keep quiet and just listen in. And if you want me to say something, of course, I'll say something, or Doctor, we will say something, whatever. But you're hosting it, so we'll be there to support you and put in whatever words is needed. But no, this is super exciting. So let's uh, do your 3:30 thing, and then let's strategize exactly. Obviously, the Echoes TV thing. That I mean, that's just self-propagating as far as I'm concerned right now. It's the billboards up there. Sorry, pardon my but I just finished lunch. Sorry, apologies. Yeah, so and then let's see how we strategize. If this gentleman in New York is a vital cog to move ahead on that stuff, then like I said to you, you're obviously in the lead on that. So let's strategize how we can leverage that. And just talking about Andrea signing the agreement with the Wall Street team has stated that they're not just interested in the Grand Festival, they're very, very interested in a lot of the, because, I've been feed, as you know, I'm a big mouth. I've been feeding them on a lot of the our collective KLYSTAR project, and they're actually very keen on many of them. But I don't want to throw too many stuff at them, so moving forward with our own backers here in Wall Street, we will be putting on their table other activities, including, like I said, potentially this World Cup tour, what Realcom are doing on the Smart City initiative. So these are things that we will be putting on the table. But like I said to you, I don't want to throw too many things at them in one go, but they've already tasted a sampler and they love and the samplers and the teasers that they're seeing from what we do, they're super excited. And in fact, they're the one who so insisted on signing an agreement with us to partake in all this. So they're the one who's sort of taking the initiative. So we're excited on that front. So there's touch wood, it's like everything. It's like when the dam breaks, it really breaks. So we're at a point where we're very close to a tsunami of breaking dams. So obviously that's great news. But anyway, thank you for that update, Sarah. So I'm gonna let ladies go on the real com. So Dr. Debbie, I know you, Dr. Rafa, have been and super busy as well, as you always are. So any updates you want to provide us, Dr. Debbie? Thank you.
I think I'll defer to doctor at this point, but you're absolutely right. We have been beyond busy.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Debbie. Well, Dr. Rafael, I'll leave the platform to you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Sorry that I've been offline, but thank you for also reaching out because like you said, Sarah tried to reach out. I've not been able to go with my phone. I had two people who have surgery, and I have to just be going crazy. The good thing about it, Dr. Ying, as you have always done for us, is to push. And like we said, we are not going to fail you. We're not going to fail Sarah. We're not going to fail Andrea. The last time we traveled together, I'm very happy that Andrea was able to speak to the family of George Ware. And every day she calls, she asks of her. She just dropped the phone. Hey, doc, we've been trying to reach you. I'm sorry. She just gave us the traveling arrangement for George Ware. And also she's going to confirm. The wife was also online trying to confirm a letter she's going to send to us, which of course you have to see it, Dr. Ying. The letter will confirm George Ware's participation in the soccer club. Now, just last week, he got an award from FIFA, which is a good sign for us. So after the confirmation letter, George will be coming into the country. Myself, Dr. Ying, Andrea, the team, we are all going to sit down with him to talk. We're also speaking to the mayor's office to get a date and time where Mayor Raz, Mayor Reed, the chief of police, and the governor, all of us will be in one room. So that's where we are at the moment. But I just confirmed from the Excellency's wife, they are both abroad, and he'll be willing to come to meet with us to have a seat. Of course, we thought Dr. Ying first to finalize our planning, then the whole team will have a meeting with him because he cannot go and speak to the government without talking to Dr. Ying first. So that's the plan that we have. And this was just confirmed about 30 minutes ago, sir.
Well, Dr. Rafa, that is outstanding. Like I said to you, when I say the dam is breaking, it looks like the dam's already broken and the floodgates are swarming. So thank you for that amazing update. Andrea and I will look forward to that meeting with former President George Weah, the most famous African football player in the world. So that connection and that will lead to a lot of, let's just say, great things to come, including obviously Sarah with your FIFA, tour. Oh, okay. Dorcas is just coming in, so I'll let me let her in, which is good. I'll let me. Hello, Dorcas. Thanks for joining us. I know it's very late for you in Kenya, and I apologize. Obviously, moving forward, maybe we'll have to reschedule it so is better time for you. But is this time good for you, Dorcas? You're on. Well, you don't seem to have your audio on, but we're going to send you this recording, so you're going to listen to a lot of amazing activities. I apologize that we weren't able to update the past 2 weeks. Now, I know you've been sending me information regarding various platforms for donations and grant application. Again, I apologize that I haven't got you the full documentation. In fact, I got you most of it. The only thing I'm missing getting you is the annual report of KLYSTAR. I will work on that and get you the latest update on that. In fact, Sarah, I need to get you the 3 years of N990 as well. That reminds me as well. Sorry, get that done as well. In fact, the other thing I also need to do is for Astrid. Astrid, as you know, is our connection to Crown Prince Albert II. She has her own 501 here in America, so called Voice Aid. She also wants to register formally as a UN NGO. So she's asked Andrea and I to assist with that because she's going to be a major player in us hosting the UN Education Conference for next year. And again, that sort of reminded me that 3 days ago, Andrea and I spoke to the authorities at Besikta University. Sorry, I butchered the names. The Istanbul University, the Istanbul University. So they're very keen in getting. Hey, Henning, I'm on a Zoom right now. I'll give you a call in 10 minutes, okay? All right, thanks. So yeah, so where was that? Yeah, losing track. So they're very interested in getting Turkey involved in hosting our UN conference. So again, talking about floodgate opening, it is just absolutely so many people are hearing and so many people are wanting to jump on board. So Dorcas, so I apologize. I said I'll get you the necessary documentation, but I said to you there's a lot of things, great things happening. So Dorcas, if you can unmute yourself and just introduce yourself to the rest of the team and give us any updates from your Kenya end. You want to unmute yourself?
Hi, everyone.
Hey there.
Yeah, I'm Dorcas from Kenya.
Yeah.
The update that I have right now is I'm in the process of researching grants that align with our mission. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the for the full information so that I can continue with the application for the grants that I have
Perfect.
researched.
So,
Yeah.
and thank you for kicking my butt on that. That's something which I've been lacking on the KLYSTAR side. I haven't really been pushing on the donation because I said to you again, it's not excuses, just a thing. But with you now, Dorcas, is I will prepare, like I said, all the necessary documents. The only document that actually I'm missing is the annual report for KLYSTAR, which I'll compile. And what we'll do is once we have a template, so we have the tax form, the legal 501 registration, all the necessary template, including the report, is we can use this template to submit applications to a lot of places. Bill Gates Foundation, that's something that I've been pushing. There's a lot of potential billionaire philanthropists that I'm quite certain will be more than happy to support our cause. And that's something that I've been thinking in the pipeline, but every time I think of something, I'm pulling other directions for good reason to do other things. But with you on board, Dorcas, kicking my butt, I'll get all the necessary documentation together. So then you can leverage all that documentation and submit not just to all these formal applications, but submit to all these very foundation, like Bill Gates Foundation, directed to them and basically in support of all the great activities that we're doing. Okay, Dorcas, so I've not forgotten you. I apologize again. So Sarah, you were about to say something? It looks like you're about to say something.
Yeah. We have with the organization that I'm working on with Slack, we have a place where we're starting to build all the different grants for the different projects that we have. So Dorcas, on Slack is where all these channels are. And then by next summer, the idea is we're going to have 195 projects with 195 countries with these different grants. And so, KLYSTAR is going to be doing some, like a lot of them. And so Youth Charter has a really good system with Monday with the grants and the history that they've got. So we can have another meeting at some point to go through or we'll be making videos of tutorials. And then that way, people can see how the grant process is going. But part of the proposal that we're putting together and part of the job that I'm getting at the SDG Center is to specifically work on the World Bank and on the different UN bodies and these things for grants. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And I think that some of the systems that Dorcas is using is more like the GoFundMe stuff that don't have necessarily project attached to them. And I'm not sure how you want to do that because it's not necessarily like they have projects. So she can, yeah, that's just, yeah, perfect that you're doing both
Yeah,
things.
yeah. I've also been thinking about those crowdfunding because, especially in my science and religion thing, I want this to be publicly out there, and I believe you pitch it right. There's going to be a lot of people that are willing to support that. So that's something, another avenue that, in the run. And I know you forwarded one foundation that provide or one site that basically charges no fee. So it's like that's a great platform. So anyway, there's a lot of things that we can do together with you, Dorcas. And again, I apologize, but I need to prioritize my time. I said to you, there's a lot of activities, good activities, and obviously these major activities in themselves, we close out will support all our campaigns. So, and if that happens, then we'll need, obviously then we'll probably have a bigger team that can pursue all these other avenues, including the donations, the fundraising activities, and the grant. Because the more money we have, then the more people and the more projects we can support. So I'm not so greedy as to say no, we should turn. No, we have a world to conquer, a world to save. So every penny matters. Okay, so. Thank you again, everyone. This is exciting times moving forward. Sarah, we'll see you in about just over an hour. I'm looking very, very exciting on that. And we'll talk more after that. I'll send you this recording, everyone, for you. So thank you. Much blessing, much love to you. And of course, the KLYSTAR blessing and the KLYSTAR project. So God bless you all. We'll see you again soon in an hour on Zoom. Bye-bye.
Be well.